I'm getting pretty good at this. Well, it's about time to go pick up Malcolm. Wario Gold My Music Plays. They should have done that. It's past time, actually. Whoops. I didn't even notice. Let's just shut that down and get over it. What the? Phone works? The first time I heard her ring. Suppose it'd have to if she bothered to plug it in. I kind of thought this was just here for show or something. I did think I'd see Claudia use a cell phone, but I assumed she didn't have one. I guess I was wrong. Unless she's hiding one in her room, I haven't seen anything resembling a computer either. I'm surprised she couldn't get anything better even as a donation or hand-me-down. Between that safe and this phone, I seem to be running into a lot of antiques lately. The phone seems to have a built-in answering machine at least. So the recorder can get it while Claudia can listen to it later. I ought to go pick up Malcolm. Okay, I want to point one thing out. I would love it if it turns out he's actually gone back in time. Because I think the Nintendo GameCube was around before smartphones. Wouldn't it be so fucking funny if this man just vanished back in time? Like he infiltrated the diner and it's now like 20 years ago? Like his little narration of like, it's 2025. It's not. You're back in 2005, idiot. Oh no, is he stuck in a time loop? Did he wake up in Mexico in the gutter because he was fucking time looped? Holy shit, that'd be a fucked up story and I love it. I mean, it's out of place, right? It's out of pocket, but fuck it. The GameCube was until 2026, exactly. You fucking bitch! I know you're listening, you dump cunt. What a... Holy shit, he said it! What in the goddamn? I know you can hear me. And don't you think you can fucking ignore me either. Now you listen close. A man's voice hissed through the speaker and began to spout the most vile things I ever heard. He called her the gamer word. Debauched accusations, venomous insults, some of the most contemptuous slander imaginable one could spew forth. It was no mere prank caller either. The voice knew Claudia and Malcolm both by name. It's a GameCube now. I guess he went to a parallel dimension while he, you know... Hey, if you're gonna go back in time, you might as well go to a cooler dimension. Anyway, you knew both Claudia and Malcolm by name, and the capstone to this poisonous call was a threat. And remember, Claudia, if you tell anyone, I'll make sure that Count Kirios go bye-bye. Gone. Understand? You'll never see his stupid fucking face again. The last thing you'll see of him is him crying boo as he gets thrown in foster care. And you? Oh, I'll let that be a surprise, eh? Talk to you against a stupid bitch! Click. Ah. I think I found Claudia's problem. Sander, can I get my 45? It's not for carjacking. I got some business to settle. I suppose that explains a few things. Specifically why Claudia always lingers around the phone when she gets home. Why she wanted me out of the house at such a specific time. Wait, why is this guy so specific about when he fucking threatens her? And the threat at that end, I guess the old priest had his reason for not just telling me what the issue was after all. It's probably audio on edge having told Xander. Take a moment and play the message again. This time I listen to the voice, analyzing it. Detective vision on! I memorized the sound of the man's voice, cadence of speech, and aspects of the message that can be used to identify him. Listening to the screed a second time is no less unpleasant, and unfortunately doesn't tell me much about the caller. All I truly learned is that he seems to have intimate knowledge about Claudia and Malcolm. I'll have to ruminate on what I heard later, however. I'm already late to pick up Malcolm. And that screed was like 40 fucking minutes. Damn, does this guy not have a job? Better not keep him waiting too long. What to do about the message? Oh, shit! I don't know, man. Listen, I know we're supposed to delete this tweet, but I don't know if we really want to do, I feel like it's, you know, like, she knows it's coming, right? What's this? I didn't know she played Call of Duty. She ain't an autistic person very into routines, and there's a spreadsheet of threats! You know, I feel like this... Hold up, I'm kind of looking at something. She would notice if it was deleted. Possible. But I wonder if... Okay, like, there's a couple of angles you can take here, right? You can take the angle of deleting it is a bad thing because she'll figure it out and she'll yell at us. However, we're already intending to confront her about this. So it'd be really weird if we're like, we deleted it, and here it is, you know? But also, it's possible that the reason she doesn't want us to hear it is she doesn't want anyone to know, right? She was planning to delete it herself, right? Like, the actual order of events is, how do I put this? Fucking hell, man. The actual intended order of events is that you find the message, you delete it, and you talk to her about it, with the idea being like, oh yeah, I got rid of it. Because, you know, that's what you would have done, right? Because you don't want your son to hear this. Like, maybe that's why she did it this way, is that she kind of hopes that no one's around to hear it, you have no reason to check the phone, and then, before it becomes relevant, she can already get rid of the evidence. We're just doing a chore. Oh. Post one meme, but it's probably read it, so they... Okay. You know, we'll see what happens. But I kind of feel... Okay, so something just came into my brain. How do answering machines work, right? Fuck, I'm thinking about something. That's got my attention all of a sudden. Um, don't answering machines still, like, hold on to messages or something? Ugh, what is it again? I'm thinking of something. I think I'm getting messed up because I've never used fucking answering machines, right? So here's the problem, right? If we leave the message here right now, doesn't it say there is a message, but it's already been listened to? We're kind of fucked if we do, fucked if we don't, right? If we delete it, she'll probably know that the message isn't there and be suspicious. If we don't delete it, I'm pretty sure it's like, you have no new messages, but there is one still saved. Because if there were other messages, she probably would have commented on, like, oh, there's a bunch of messages like this here. So she probably deletes these periodically. Especially since it sounds like this happens more often. I don't think there's any good answer here. I think we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. Oh, man. I did not think we were going to go here. I thought we were just see fucking Tiffany. Man. I think the right thing to do is to delete it. Right? I from the perspective of, like, one, it's on red, which means that if we leave it, she'll know. Two, she probably deletes them anyway, because this doesn't sound like the kind of thing you'd hold on to, unless you're gathering evidence. And if she is, then she would have had the messages. Or is that... Maybe that's not how they work? Like, I don't know. It's like with Discord and everything, you have read, right? And I remember that with message recorders like this, it would have like a little... You know, like a little blinking light or something, right? God, was it Malcolm in the Middle that I saw an answering machine? Maybe it was Simpsons. I've never seen an answering machine. Sorry. By the time I started registering shit like this, you just had voicemail. I think the answer is to delete it. Probably don't want Claudia accidentally finding it. Time to get going. It's my first trip to Tiffany's house. First time finding the girl, meeting the girl in question too. Oh, we got a little... Her home is one street down from Claudia's house, but given the suburban area, the nature's still a bit of a walk. It's only 5 or so minutes. But going over that message in my head made the trip feel far longer. If this guy has Claudia's phone number, he probably also knows where she lives. He also seems to know about when Claudia comes home, but not her exact schedule, as evidenced by assuming that she was there. He also seems to have no small amount of contempt for Malcolm. I feel like if he had contempt for Malcolm, I wanted to say like it's the dropout dad, but what dropout dad would do this? It doesn't feel like she's getting an alimony or something, like she's getting child payments. So why would he be pissed off at Malcolm? Maybe she broke up with someone over Malcolm? Like, she moved in with the dad instead of the guy, and the dad died, and now the guy's like, hey, he's gone. No one to protect you now. Seems there's no small amount of contempt for Malcolm. I don't think it's a great leap of logic to presume that this mystery caller is the boy's father. Oh, wait, no, he said Child Protective Service, so it might actually be the dad. And, like, intending to call about it. Why the harassing phone calls? Why the abuse? Also, don't leave that shit on an answering machine, you fucking idiot. She just has to pull this shit out and, like, Child Protective Service. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why risk exposing himself like that? Unless he just enjoys it? Maybe. The question I have to consider is if she'd even bother with it. It's not my problem. Not yet. It technically is. You were literally sort of hired to do this. I'm only just trying to sort through my thoughts by the time I arrive at my destination. Dang, they got fucking satellite? Malcolm had been quite descriptive about the residence, so it's easy enough to find. Here we are. Nice place. While I was looking for places to burgle, I might have given this place a look. Fortunately for all of us, that's no longer necessary. Well, let's get this over with. As I approach the door, the telltale sounds of jovial shouts of children mixed with music and the noise of video games. It sounds like they're having fun there. Hope I'm not interrupting. The sounds coming from within diminished. I heard a soft pattern of feet from the other side of the door. Hello? Tiffany? Yeah? I'm Wynn. Wynn? Man, I like her! I like her. That's a cute little design. It must have been the 2000s. Still have working conveyor belts before the opioid Methodomasters. Oh, the belts were harvested for spell components. Arthur Kitten Boy Wife, man, you know so much about American suburban history, I just don't. Oh! You must be the human guy that stayed with Malcolm and his mom. Yeah. Cool. Malcolm's been talking about you a lot over the last couple of days. What's up? His mother asked me to pick him up today. Oh, he did? Yeah, morning before work. Just a sec. Malcolm! Yeah, am I being kidnapped? I don't want to be kidnapped. It sounds annoying. Oh, hi, Wynn. Hello, small human child. Sorry, non-human child. Your mother mentioned this guy picking you up? Yeah. She said she'd be home till late tonight. Sorry. I forgot. No prep, bro. Guess we're done for the day, though. I love it. She's like, man, my video games. I can't believe you would rob this small non-human child of his video games. Oh, but you were just about to beat the boss. We can stay. We can? Your mother wants you home back by dinner. She even mentioned spending extra time here. We still have an hour or so if you wanted to stay. You hear that, dude? Yeah! Reach back to the couch. Come on in, dude. You're only gonna go air in. Onwards, I guess. Dude, why are there so many backgrounds? This is so neat. I love it. Also, I love how this TV is fucking gigantic. You could kill a man with this TV. You could bury Wynn under it. Also, I love the art of the parents. I bet we're never going to see them, but man, that's a cute parent. I like that black and white coloring scheme. That's cute. Why is that? Oh, wouldn't it be so fucking funny, by the way, if the Dancing Towards Tomorrow remake gets finished before Encore? That'd be the funniest shit ever, right? The interior of the Raptor girl's house is a stark contrast to Claudia's. No wall is barren, everything looks new, and the TV takes up the entire wall, which displayed a video game that looks far more complicated than what was playing earlier. They don't make fucking Super Mario Brothers for the fucking GameCube! Like, yes, you could use the e-reader and all that, but Or like the Game Boy connector, 'cause I'm pretty sure you could use that for Super Game Boy stuff, right? Wayne, come on! You take a seat next to the boy, who focuses his attention to the screen in the game Tiffany's playing. The raptor girl was the only one playing the game, but Malcolm is just as excited as if he was playing too. Well, this game does look quite interesting. I don't have any fucking clue what's going on! The main character is some spiky-ass saurian boy wearing a strange outfit with a lot of zippers on it. Get this Kingdom Hearts-ass bullshit out of here! He's aided by 2 cartoon characters I've seen on one of the DVDs of Claudio's. He's swinging around an incredibly odd-looking weapon called a lock sword. So, Wynn, right? Yeah? Malcolm said you soda about the church I beat up. Is that true? Another round of questions. I suppose this to be expected, but I'd rather not have to keep doing this. Hopefully it's brief. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's like a smaller version of like Squint Echo. Yes. Gnarly. Is that why, like, you talk like, you know, Dracula and stuff? Dracula? Yeah, I like the first guy that played him, the black and white one. You know that guy. Minus the accent. I have no idea. Wait, I have no idea who she's talking about. Regardless, I think I talk like whoever she's speaking about because of injuries. I don't think I talk like that because, okay, yeah, his injuries aren't the cause of it. No, I don't believe so. Huh, well, whatever. So what happened anyway? Someone get cut or something? Mom said that Wynn had a concussion, and that's why he can't remember stuff. He's only cussing. He's concussing. Yes, I know, it's Nosferatu. It's my favorite SpongeBob character. God, I fucking love that cutaway. The voice actor really nailed the energy of that Nosferatu. God, it just, man put in his all in the most important line. It's a concussion. Yeah, concussion. I'm thinking, is you from a bump on your head? Not exactly lying if I say yes now, but now that I think about it, just a different portion of my life from what she's thinking. A bump on my head is a good enough excuse, I guess. It's convincing enough so far. Why do you walk around with gloves like you're about to rob the place? Yes. Damn, dude, that sucks. You must have screwed up with the wrong guy if you got rocked so hard you got amnesia from it. She's more right than she knows. Might hold the record of lived the longest after stealing from Alfonsi. What's amnesia mean? It's like a total or partial loss of memory. Oh yeah, that. Oh. So, I had amnesia when I forgot to tell Tiffany you were coming over? Yeah, dude, just like that. Just like I keep getting amnesia when I'm doing my bathroom work. Jesus fucking Christ, why is every character so goddamn likable? Why do I want to ruffle all their hairs, even though she's probably told for that? Parasodian children enter into a fit of laughter and begin listing off other things they have amnesia about. I got the impression she's in high school, man. She's got the, you know... She's not box-shaped. Like he is. But she doesn't have the giant shoulders of Claudia, so she's clearly not out of puberty yet. Chores, schoolwork, listening to parents. Actually, speaking of parents... Tiffany? Yeah? Are your parents okay with you being here? I don't know. I guess I'll ask them when I get home. When does one impose? There's truth to that, but I also don't want them to come home and see a strange man in their house with their daughter. Oh, okay, with him being here. Oh, I got that mixed up. Are your parents gonna pull out a double barrel and clean me out? I just want to make sure. Castle doctrine and all that. I may not be the most socially aware person, but I appreciate how that might look. Then pull the fucking shadow off your face, man. Stop being two-faced. Like, maybe if your face was constantly shrouded in darkness, maybe people could look at you. I don't try to do it. We'll go to the same church. We all heard about you staying with Claudia. Besides, Malcolm says you're cool. I suppose if she says there's no issue, then there's no need to worry. There's no time to waste, probably. Eventually, the conversation subsided, and they both refocused on the video game. Malcolm leans in and rests against Tiffany's back. She doesn't seem to mind, though. In fact, it seems to improve her performance. She got that big sister energy in this Venom suit. This is all I got to keep of my Venom suit. Oh no! A human escaped the perfectly equal segregated ghetto. Get the gun! Yeah, she liked that big sis energy, you know. She ain't winning for herself. She's winning for someone else. The rest of the hour was dominated by Malcolm and I watching Tiffany play. The boys occasionally cheering at some accomplishment, or Tiffany bantering with them. Once in a while, the young pastor would look my way for a moment as if he was checking that I was having fun too. He evidently thought I was. He would quickly smile and return to watching whatever was happening on TV. Considering that this motherfucker never watches TV, it's probably as entertaining as anything else. So what exactly is this thing you call a let's play? And why do I want to watch one? Eventually, the time comes to leave. Game is shut down, and the kids begin a well-practiced routine. Malcolm waits right at the door. Tiffany grabs a winter jacket and an odd but warm-looking hat. Well, two hats. One seems to be for his tail. Oh, it's his coat. Then the young grabs a girl, gets about helping him to his various winter clothes. Once he's properly dressed, I open the door and lead him outside. Oh my god, it's so cute! Ah, my heart. I love how he's walking around with his bare sleeve, with his bare arm look, right? And just a normal ass shirt and like decent pants, and this motherfucker's all bundled up. Cause he's so cold-blooded. Man, this is what no one ever fucking does. Although it doesn't really work when there's palm trees in the fucking background, but whatever. The gondola hat. Bye, Tiffany. I'll catch you later, bro. Say hi to mom to me. Okay. See you later too, big guy. Don't need to get amnesia on the way back home. Who is this Mark Pliers? Oh, fuck. Oh. For some reason, it thinks that Arthur Kitten's boy wife gondola hat it needs translating. So when I hover over it, it's gondola hat. Gonzalez? Are you ready to go? Yeah. The walk back to Malcolm's house takes longer than the one getting back to Tiffany's. No small part due to the boy's diminutive steps. It's almost more difficult reducing speed to keep pace with someone. Hey, Wynn. Yeah. Did you like meeting Tiffany? Well, she seems nice. Yeah, she's really cool. She can sing too. She knows all the songs in Kingdom Souls. She's really good. I hope I hear her sometime. Are you coming to church with me and Mom? She sings in the choir? Yeah, you can hear her there. I hadn't considered going. However, it would probably help get in trust with Claudia if I participated. Although I would immediately catch fire the second the sermon begins, that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. After all, because of my demon blood, I would regenerate the injury fairly quickly once I leave church grounds. Or I could ask Xander to give a blasphemous sermon for the day. Should avoid most of the harm. Hey, Xander, could you give a sermon about, like, Hot Pockets or something? I don't want to get set on fire by the holy light of God. And then he goes like, oh, you silly bean. Oh, silly son of a gun. Everyone knows that only the Islamic verses set people on fire, and I guess some of the stuff you can find over in Buddhist temples. But a good old Christian sermon shouldn't harm a demon like you. However, probably okay. And I think me and Xander have a few things to talk about. Yes, I'll go with you. Honestly, I kind of like that he doesn't have periods because he really exemplifies that he's just a fucking goober. The young boy turns his attention back to his feet but smiles a little wider at the news. Cool! Sacrifice Wynn to the sun gods, and later use his head as a soccer ball. Listen, we're gonna sacrifice him to the monkey sun god because I want a good fucking temple! Maybe after that we can play more video games, or toys, or hang out with Tiffany. Malcolm continues to list various possible activities. Most of them aren't particularly appealing to me, but I occasionally nod and agree in order to appease him. Conversation may not be the most interesting, but it does make the slow pace of our walk a little less dull. I like the music that played at Tiffany's place. It's cute. You know, it was cute. And before long, we arrived back at the boys' house. We're back again. I had to think it's only been an hour. Felt like a lot longer. Now I decide what to do about that phone call. Why is he shaking? Claudia will probably want to talk when she gets home, even if it's just to say hello. Maybe the best time to confront her about it. Oh, let me check and make sure that there wasn't any optional text that we got optionally. God, fucking mix your music better! Amnesia is bumping your head. If you have enough attachment points, you would say not exactly now that I think about it. Just a different proportion. Okay, so I think it's keeping track of, like, if you got all the scenes. Like, it's tracking individual scenes of sorts, because you only get the scene where he thinks about himself under certain circumstances. I guess that's kind of cute. You know, it's better than having to mark every single scene. Just go with, yeah, if you go on the right path, you get a little more. I don't see anything else here otherwise. Yeah, dinner. Okay, we're good to go. Maybe the best time to confront her. Maybe the best time to confront her about it. If I even want to do so. Oh, he was taking off his clothes. That's how he was shaking around. He was doing that thing where little kids are like, my dexterity sucks, so taking off clothing is hard. I really have to get involved. It may depend on Claudia's reaction if I tell her what I learned from Xander. Whatever the case, I need to. Wynn? What? God, I love how he goes from like serious time to googly eyes. I fucking love this character design. It's so stupid in like the best possible ways. It fits the fact that he's a big old goober, right? Like, these eyeballs work great because he's a fucking social inept idiot. It works. It's such fucking good synergy. What's for dinner? Oh yeah, right. Dinner. What is for dinner? I don't recall seeing any microwave meals from Claudia's last shopping trip. Let's go look. Right, so let's see what we have to work with. I'll start by checking the freezer and the fridge. However, the implies is bare safe for some ice cubes, milk, and a few bottles of salad dressing. Just selects hard enough to coat rips off you. There are lots of kids that have certainly tried. As I rummage through the various cabinets and cupboards, where I've seen Claudia store most of the food. I find plenty of dry goods within, but they're all ingredients or component parts for dishes. It's only now, when sorting through these items, that I realize something. I don't know how to cook any of this stuff. It all needs to be boiled or sautéed. Do you saute pastas? This will scan the shelves for something that microwave instructions written on them, or at least something that doesn't require more than 2 steps to prepare. Fortunately, there's still some breakfast cereal, just enough for 2 bowls. Perfect. A couple of bowls will do just fine. We got milk to go with it. This sorta counts as cooking a meal, right? Oh my god. I present the box to the boy for approval. He stares at it for a moment, the concentration covering his face. I love how he's like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah! Good, that solves that problem then. Can we watch cartoons too? If it keeps Malcolm entertained until his mother gets home, I don't see why not. Oh, this music's just so fucking mixed. Sure. The young parasol lets out another excited cheer and eagerly bounces in his chair in anticipation. Man, he loves eating dinner in front of the TV. Then on the other side, the bowls are assembled and served. Malcolm leads the way to the living room where I take my seat while I loads the DVD into the DVD player with a disc. Can't you just watch TV? Malcolm takes the position on the floor a few feet away from the television. Like, I get that like the character art is gonna look like this, right? But in a CG, it just adds to the fucking what the hell factor. I love it. Oh my god. I want to... if I'm ever doing another tier list, I'm putting Wynn way up there. Way up there. Motherfucker earned it. What a goober. I love him. Soon the screen comes alive with colorful dancing cartoon insects. The show in question is about a little blue beetle child called Bluggy. Bluggy! And her family. Oh shit. You actually know that Bluey is a girl. I've seen a bunch of people who know nothing about Bluey and are like, oh, that's the boy, right? No, she's a girl! That's like half of like, huh? I mean, it might not be cable, but that's why I have DVDs. Really? Can't you... But, like... I'm pretty sure if you plug in a cable around here, you get some kind of TV. Even if you don't... I don't know, man. It's been a while since I've done anything with television. Listen and watch closely, particularly to the various mores that came at the end. With the hope, of course, these more would help me navigate future social situations. Bluey has adult humor in it, though. It definitely makes jokes, so shouldn't he... No, I guess he wouldn't pick up on it. As the episodes came and went, he positioned next to me on the couch. I'm impressed you have a fucking Bluey DVD, by the way. I thought nothing of it until one particular episode I felt a small weight lean on my arm. What the hell? A small, non-human child? What is going on? Why is he... That's in between him and the scene playing on TV. I always remember the scene that answered my question. The episode was a bonding moment between Bluggy and her father. A post from similar to how me and Malcolm were. He must be imitating the cartoon. There's no way he's seeing me like that. I'm not a dad! Get this dad energy out of here. It hasn't even been a whole week. It's, should I do anything? Oh shit, we got a nighttime scene. God. That game. I want to do one more. I kind of want to do one more, you know, until he goes to bed. Because I know that we're probably going to do something soon. I saw something up ahead in the script. So I think I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go stuff my face with something. And then we'll do one more to wrap it up for tonight. we go. I forgot to cut the recording. Like a true genius. You know what? It's staying in. It's the only way people will learn.